Hello again, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Watch Party Wednesday. I'm Lee Gordon, coming to you live from Chicago, home of Brunswick, where we are thrilled to welcome our incredible Freedom Boat Club owners and members from all over the world. And tonight we are excited to feature an exclusive Travel with Freedom Spotlight interview with Tom and Joni Armons, proud owners of Freedom Boat Clubs of Michiana. Guys, how are you doing? And tell me about the background. It looks absolutely beautiful.
Hi, Lee. Yeah, we're at the St. Joseph, Michigan. This is our flagship location. We opened this one in 2015, and Michigan City 2016, Holland 2018, Saugatuck 2019. This year we're opening South Haven. But this is what's called the Inn at Harbor Shores. That's a hotel up there. It's probably the finest resort hotel in all of Southwest Michigan. And a lot of our members, we've got members from Lansing, from Champaign, Illinois, from Fort Wayne, and they'll use this resort as almost like their own private getaway. They'll come and spend the weekend at the hotel and use our boats down here. And so it's perfect.
Incredible.
The amenities up there are phenomenal. We've got pools, hot tubs,
live music,
tiki bars. It's in fact, we get Freedom Boat Club members from all over the country, reciprocals, and a lot of them come here and they say, wow, I've been to a lot of Freedom Boat Clubs, but I've never seen one that has the amenities that this location has.
So we need to do an event there is what we need to do. I'm making a note of this as soon as we possibly can. So let's start with a little bit of an icebreaker. As you know, the Freedom Social Club is a whole series of Taste of Freedom tunes on Spotify. What's your guys' number one favorite song to jam out to on the water this season?
So we got a wide taste in music. I go everywhere from Eric Church all the way up to Eric Clapton, you name it. But I don't know. Maybe Jimmy Buffett.
Mm-hmm.
We can go a lot of different directions.
Country. Yeah.
But
I was going to say, you like the two Erics are definitely good guitar players for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Tom, you spent about 40 years in water management, and you took a very exciting next step diving into the on-water management with Freedom Boat Club. You joined your wife, Joni, 6 years ago along the pristine waterways of Lake Michigan. Tell us a little bit more about what brought you guys to Freedom Boat Club.
So this is where we raised our children boating. And our adult children today, our youngest is, 31? And so if there was ever a time we could stop time in its tracks, it would be when our kids were 10 and 12. Because they were old enough to enjoy, young enough where we still had some control over them. And we boated right here in St. Joseph, Michigan for a lot of years. In 2010, my company, a privately held water chemistry company, relocated us to Florida. And we brought our Lake Michigan boat with us down there. And that's when I learned about Freedom Boat Club. Our boat was our baby. And we were finicky boaters. We were the kind of people that would clean the non-skid with a toothbrush. I didn't think we would like the share model. My baby was getting destroyed right in front of my eyes with, the salt water and the barnacles and so forth, damaging the boat. And so, I learned about Freedom Boat Club from some people at church. We kicked the tires hard before we joined as members. And when we joined, Joni and I said immediately that we've got to bring this back to Southwest Michigan because we just knew it would be a home run.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
I started it in 2015. At 14, I got on the retirement track with my company. Started negotiating with Freedom Boat Club to get the franchise agreement put together in the territory. Lisa Almeida was my chaperone to get into the club, and the rest of that history.
Now I know why you have the enthusiasm that you guys do. It all makes complete sense at this point. So Joni, I know Freedom Boat Club of Michiana features boat club destinations across both Michigan and Indiana, in St. Joe's, in Holland, Saugatuck, South Haven, Michigan City. I'm excited about the South Haven one. Tell us a little bit more about these destinations and what you love most about each.
Each one of the ports are different. They all have shopping and restaurants, and the beaches are great. We have sand dunes that you could take the boats to and climb the sand dunes. But there's activities every weekend here. There's, cherry festivals and blueberry festivals because of all the fruit farmers around.
And wineries.
And wineries. There's a ton to do here.
No, that's great. I mean, it's such a beautiful place of the world for sure. And so, Tom, we know about the area, but can you walk us through what types of models are in your Freedom Fleet across Michiana and why they're so perfectly suited for the unique waterways in your area?
Yeah, so the perfect deck boat, the 230 Sea Ray right there is a 210 Sea Ray. We're on a beautiful brand new 210 Whaler Montauk. These are just great boats for Lake Michigan. They can handle a lot of rough water, although we don't allow boats out in what's called small craft advisories. We don't allow them out there anyway. But they'll handle, pretty much 1 to 3 foot waves all day long. And they're great for, pulling up near shore and jumping in the water, swimming, fishing. They're great for all the above. Great family boats with a bunch of people on them and get out and enjoy it together as a family.
That's great. So U2 is the largest boat club in the world. Freedom, as you know, has become the #1 social club for boaters. We all know you guys love the member socials, and Michigan and Indiana are 2 very fun areas. So what kind of member activities are you looking forward to doing this summer?
Well, in terms of events, we started our events again. Michigan just opened up from the outdoors. It's totally maskless and 100% open. And so we've been doing fish fries. We do at the dock parties. We had a grill master come in and cook out for us. But the social aspect of this club cannot be overstated. Boating is a very social activity, and Freedom, we are intentional about creating that environment for our members. Some members love it. Some members are basically event groupies. Others are not. So others just like to come and go and drop the boat off and go. Whatever floats their boat, so to speak, we're here for.
That's great. So talking about boating is easy, but now we've got the tough question. One final question for each of you, and the most important one. In one word, what does Freedom Boat Club mean to you?
It means people. So much of what we do, the silver lining in Freedom Boat Club is our life. It's done so much for us and so much for our employees as well as so much for our members. The silver lining in all of it is the relationships that we've developed with our members. Not only are they members, but they're very good friends. They take ownership of the boats, many of them. They take ownership of the club. And Joni and I didn't expect that when we got into it, and it's just been a phenomenal experience from that standpoint.
Joni, what about you?
Some military helicopters going by.
Hey, it adds to the ambiance.
Like Tom said, we love hearing the family stories. We had one family that they announced that they were going to be grandparents on their boat, and just all the memories that are being made, through the membership. Is just
and we're so motivated. Joni and I, when we raised our children, and the great experiences that we had on the water that will never be forgotten. We talk about memories, and we're motivated by that. It motivates us to see people creating memories and enjoying the boats, and us being part of the memories that they're creating.
Oh, it's great. Look forward to making some of those memories with you guys. Tom and Joni, can't thank you enough for joining us on our weekly watch party Wednesday. And members, stay tuned for next week as we continue to celebrate the many faces of freedom here on Freedom Social. you.